Welcome, first professional year students, family, alumni, and friends. My name is Jeffrey Brewer. I am the Director of Professional Affairs and Associate Professor in the Department of Pharmacy Practice at the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. It was my distinct pleasure to lead our team of committed faculty, staff, and administrators. Our challenge during this unprecedented time was to balance the celebration of our P1's wonderful achievements and respecting the safety needs of the COVID-19 pandemic. To that end, I am very proud to deliver to you the first P1 orientation ceremony video in our 139-year history. This keepsake of your entry into the Doctor of Pharmacy program documents well the pride we feel towards you and you clearly feel for yourself. Please accept this as a keepsake for your accomplishment. We look forward to working with you over the next months and years to help you guide you towards your dreams. Be well. So my name is Dr. Brewer, Jeffrey Brewer, and I am the Director of Professional Affairs, and I am super excited to MC this event, a very special event for me, one that I remember fondly 20 years ago. And I hope that you will too. Come on in. And so we are, as we continue to get ready, I'd like for you guys to make sure that you have your, that you've logged in correctly. So all of our students, whether they're here or online, they should be able to see the floating gallery. Okay, if you don't see that, log out of Zoom, go to your Zoom, log in with the single sign-on, the SSO, go in through ACPHS, and then re-click on the link. That will give you rights and responsibilities, appertune thereof. And so you will, you'll come in correctly so we can see your video in a little bit. So the students and the speakers are panelists. What you're seeing here is not your usual version of Zoom. So we have a special Zoom that allows us up to 3,000 participants. And so you are in as panelists, and that gives you the ability to do audio, which we want off, and video, which we're going to want on the entire time. Your friends, family, staff, and faculty members are going to be attendees. And so they're going to be able to see and hear everything that goes on, and they're going to be able to celebrate with you around the world. We're super excited about this format. So with that, I don't see any hands, any issues. Looks like we're all muted. Excellent. So let's get this ceremony started. And so I'd like to start by introducing Dean Gorpaday. Dean Gorpaday came to ACPHS about a year ago with significant experience as a faculty member, as a researcher, as an advisor, and as a teacher. The organizational efficiencies that she's been learning over the years as an administrator is what brought her to our campus. We've been blessed with her fresh ideas and her fair and transparent leadership style. Let's give Dean Gorpaday a great big ACPHS welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Brewer, and welcome all of you. It's a very special day for all of us here, and I am truly honored to welcome all of you, those who are here in person, and all your friends and families and loved ones who are joining us on Zoom, on remotely through live stream. And also welcoming all our faculty colleagues who have joined us for this session for a second or a third time just today. It's also with a lot of humility that I welcome all of you today, because today is 9/11. It was 19 years ago when today a tragedy hit our nation. And this year, it's 19 years later, we've been hit by COVID-19, a tragedy that has not just hit our nation, but the entire world. And in both these, the handling of the tragedy and helping and healing people, in the frontline workers, healthcare folks were so crucial. So as you celebrate this moment of hard work that has brought you to where you're sitting today, and as you don on your white coat that symbolizes you stepping into the life of becoming a real professional, take a moment to reflect on all those healthcare heroes that were helpful, were helping, are helping today, and will be helping. And that's the team of healthcare heroes that you are going to join as you continue successfully and complete this journey. So this is huge. This is such a poignant moment in your journey. And at the same time, it's just the beginning. As you wear the white coat and as you take the oath, that is your official entry into the world as a professional. And no matter whether you are wearing that white coat after that, or you have it on, you don't have it on, remember, it is always there with you, 24/7, 365, forever, your entire professional career. So that's a huge beginning for all of you, and I am so excited. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all your family members and loved ones and friends and family, colleagues, anyone and everyone who supported you through this journey and is going to continue helping you going forward. So as we celebrate this moment, you are going to be the providers of the future, the healthcare professionals of the future, helping the college, ACPHS, serve its mission of educating leaders to help and for the health of society. So thank you for your commitment. Good luck to all of you on this journey. As you become a professional, think of the white coat that you're going to wear as a cloak of professionalism that is going to be with you forever. So welcome again, all of you. Congratulations. And because the white coat is so significant, I'm going to say Dr. Cardone is going to explain to you the history of how white coat happened, and she's going to help you understand that a little bit more. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Cardone, who spent much of her professional life in service to patients, students, and colleagues. She is a nationally recognized faculty member with a specialty in nephrology. More recently, she's leading the innovative approaches in community pharmacy through the collaboratory. And of course, all of you know her as your program director for the PharmD program. So welcome everyone here online, on Zoom. Congratulations, good luck for your journey. And let's welcome Dr. Katie Cardone.
Welcome, everyone. So I am honored to be here, to be invited to speak to you today and officially welcome you to the pharmacy profession. My job today is to give you a few brief remarks on the significance of the white coat ceremony and the white coat. And I'm going to give you some words of encouragement or hopefully inspiration as you embark upon your professional careers. The white coat ceremony is a relatively new professional event. It started around the 1990s, but it marks a significant milestone for anyone entering the pharmacy or medical profession. Your white coat symbolizes several traits, including professionalism, excellence, integrity, and compassion. And I'm going to add one more trait to that. I'm going to add resilience. I think you'll agree that resilience has really been the theme of this year of 2020, and we've had to adapt to a lot of new ways, including how we're running our white coat ceremony today. I'm a little bit of a history nerd, and coincidentally, I actually finished reading The Great Influenza by John M. Barry about a year ago. Has anyone read it? I asked all the different sections of the white coat ceremony, and not one person raised their hand. But I really recommend reading it if anyone's interested in learning a little bit more about the Spanish flu pandemic that happened in the First World War. Little did I know that society would be reflecting on that time and that pandemic, and having had read that book, I could really understand what things were being referred to. In 2007, Drug Topics, which is a periodical in pharmacy, did sort of a look back of the last 150 years in pharmacy, and they looked back at what pharmacy's role was in that Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. And I'm going to read a quote. Magnesium citrate, salicylate, quinine, and phenacetin were in high demand, and camphor prices rose as the public appears to have gained the notion that even the odor of camphor would keep influenza germs away. We worked as long as we could stay on our feet, pharmacists told the magazine Druggist Circular. As I think about that and try to imagine what that was like, what that environment would have been like, where the public was trying to get their hands on any remedy that could potentially help in the treatment of the Spanish flu, where there were drug shortages and pharmacists were needed to compound treatments. It's really not that far off from what we're experiencing today. The pharmacists from a century ago, even though practice has changed substantially and our ability to understand medical information and learn about the disease we're treating has sped up, those pharmacists really exhibited those same characteristics of professionalism, excellence, integrity, compassion, and of course, resilience. Fast forward a bit to 19 years ago, and Dr. Gorpaday already kind of alluded to 9/11, but can't let the day go by without mentioning it. 19 years ago, I was a student here at Albany College of Pharmacy. I entered my lab class in the O'Brien building at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by the time I left at 11 a.m., the world had changed. When the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center happened, you walked out the door of the lab and you just saw the campus was not quite right. People were kind of running all over the place trying to get credible information about what had happened and what might happen for the rest of the day. I was here when the students and faculty alike came together trying to figure out how to help. Students donated blood, comforted one another, and responded however they could. Although this scene was not that of a pandemic, it was one that is on my mind today. And what struck me is how well it fits within the theme that I've talked about: professionalism, excellence, integrity, compassion, and resilience. Our campus community came together in the same way we still do, to help those who need it, give it our all, and keep going. That experience shaped my view of our campus community, our profession, what it means to be a professional, and what it means to be a pharmacist. Fast forward again to today. During the current pandemic, our students and faculty have continued to demonstrate these characteristics that we hope you embody as pharmacy professionals. At the start of the semester, I sent some of these examples to the students in the pharmacy program, but I'm so proud of us, our community, that I want to restate just a few of them, of people working to embody those traits. So patient care, of course, is at the forefront of everything we do. Our faculty and students are involved with providing patient-specific recommendations and answering drug information questions related to COVID. For example, Dr. Iacobucci's role as a pharmacist on the oncology team, or Dr. Cabral's role as a pharmacist in the cardiology clinic. Students from the ACPHS student chapter are getting ready to assist with the upcoming flu clinics on and off campus. Our rotation students are able to help administer vaccines. And I imagine once there's a COVID vaccine, we'll all be there to help out, to disseminate information and to administer the vaccine. Dr. Farrell and her students provide up-to-date information in a rheumatology clinic and lead advocacy efforts around the use of hydroxychloroquine. Dr. Watson and Dr. Cleary increased their telehealth presence to follow up with patients who couldn't come into the clinic in primary care or to receive pain management. Dr. Lodis is an internationally recognized infectious disease expert, and he served as the primary author for a manuscript on treatment considerations for COVID-19. Drs. Janacek, Sutton, and Dr. Grabe, who's here with us today, are serving as the directors for our COVID testing sites on campus. Dr. Brodeur adapted protocols for the EMS system during COVID-19. Dr. Brewer students provided innovative services virtually, including drug information to ambulatory and community pharmacy settings. And our student-operated pharmacies and public health pharmacy team at the Collaboratory have continued to provide home visits, telepharmacy services, and vaccines during COVID. And since the pandemic began, the public health pharmacy team at the Collaboratory identified over 400 households in the Albany area as food insecure and was able to arrange for them to get pantry deliveries. And so I hope that you take all of this information in as inspiration. I am happy and proud to say that our student body and our faculty and our alums continue to exhibit those traits of professionalism, excellence, integrity, compassion, and resilience. As one of your faculty, I promise that we are here to challenge you, we are here to assess you, but we're also here to support you throughout your pharmacy journey. And I really hope that you do the same for each other, that if you notice one of your colleagues struggling in one of those areas, you reach out a hand and help them out. Best of luck to you, congratulations. Congratulations to also your parents and loved ones. I look forward to working with you throughout the rest of your 4 years with us. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to Dr. Grabe. Dr. Grabe is currently the chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice, the largest department of faculty at our college. His leadership of the department during a recent challenging time is one of the major reasons we have successfully navigated and even excelled during the challenges presented by COVID-19 this year. In addition to his leadership, Dr. Grabe is an accomplished faculty member in research, in advising, in teaching, and his specialty in nephrology, he is also well loved by his advisees, colleagues, and patients. So without further ado, Dr. Grabe.
All right. Well, hello everyone here and remotely. We're so happy you're here and we're so happy to make this acquaintance with you at this early stage in your pharmacy career. And so I'll be reading off all the names. I'll do my best to make sure I get them correct. We'll go through each one, and as Dr. Brewer pointed out, it'll be make sure that we give you each enough time to stand and get things ready so that everyone can see how great you all are. Zachary Ahern. Jawahar Abaloshi. Christina Andrychuk. Kathleen Baca. Andrew Baker. Lindsay Beach. Juliet Beatty. Artem Belyakov. Daryl Christopher Bissett. Alexis Boble. Hans Bostanzik. Ted Brashini. Patrick Byrne. Jessica Cacavalli. Angie Charles. Stephen Chaw. Henry Chima. Ethan Chin. Annalie Citron Perez. Luis Colon. Sophia Comey. Crystal Cordot. DeMarie Carina. Sally Crawford. Sydney Danager. Leah DeBoli. Morgan DeRiggs. Katie Dolan. Bonnie Doty. Marina Dozak. Athanasia Estadiadis. Binaj El Raheb. Uma Ira. Camille Fagbenro. Rachel Faso. John Fatal. O'Neill Feliciano Ramirez. Emily Ficco. Gianna Franco. Haley Frechette. Elizabeth Gambacorta. Philip Giorgio. Morgan Gerber. Maxwell Gifford. Madison Higante. Ryan Hack. Jason Haas. Carson Hardy. Natalie Hart. Jamel Heath. Yue Hu. Gabriella Huggins. Wang Win. Vincenzo Irasi. John Jung.
Jae-hee Kim.
Aiden King. Madison Kinney. Dylan Knapp. Anjali Kota. Lindsay Lakos. Zachary Leno. Magdalene Latif. Alexander Lee. Yeonbin Lee. Rachel Leffler. Aeon Lentz. Austin Lewerk. Derek Liu. Sadie Lozier. Allison Mahar. Alyssa Marchuka. Joel Martineau. Felisa Masambuko. Isabella Mathewson. Brittany Mbeng. Yasmin Minexi. Chuck Middleton. Alexis Merrick. Talia Morgan. Nicholas Nicolau. Alex Nolan. Katarina Nordby. Ruchi Patel. Bryn Peck. Faith Peckham. James Pelton. Ava Peters. Jessica Pinkerton. Sonia Popel. Victoria Rathwell. Michael Redfern. Rahul Ranjan. William Rakunas. Kristen Roberts. Gabrielle Rodriguez Colon. Violetta Rogalski. Adam Rutherford. Iba Salama. Stephanie Salcido Duran. Crystalie Santos. Danny Schechter. Jacob Schroff. Caleb Scream. Fareed Shahaber. Ellis Simile. Angela Simonchik. Karunavir Singh. Claire Snell. Nicole Snyder. Natalie Soriano. Austin Spertolozzi. Nicole Suker. Jack Sullivan. Edwin Tan. Mia Tomasello. Ivani Topivala. Alberto Torres Rodriguez. Michaela Toussaint. Stephen Tran. Kato Sutsi. Michael Urban. Courtney Workenton. Kayla Warren. Kayla Wesley. Miranda Woosman. Irene Yankee. Julianne Yates. Raymond Young. Yiling Zhang. Well done. All right, and congratulations everyone, and congratulations to your family and friends and loved ones. Again, we hope all of you would be together at some point, and hopefully down the road, we'll see you at commencement. But this is a great start to your journey, and thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity to come and speak to you today. Next, what I'd like to do is introduce our student, Emily Zukowski. Emily is one of our great students here. You may know her, and she's actually leading one of our largest student organizations on campus this year, the ACPHS Student Chapter. She has a great, tremendous responsibility to that and has been doing a great job, obviously with additional challenges with both remote and in-person meetings. And again, we thank her for our leadership for that. So Emily's going to lead you in the Pledge of Professionalism. Make sure you raise your voices, and she will lead you down that road to complete that pledge. Come on down, Emily.
Okay, I'm going to ask you all to please stand with me. As a student of pharmacy, I believe there is a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. This development, a vital process in my education, will help to ensure that I am true to the professional relationship I establish between myself and society. As I become a member of the pharmacy community, integrity will be an essential part of my everyday life, and I will pursue all academic and professional endeavors with honesty and commitment to service. To accomplish this goal of professional development, as a student of pharmacy, I should develop a sense of loyalty and duty of the profession by contributing to the well-being of others, and by enthusiastically accepting the responsibility and accountability for membership in the profession. Foster professional competency through lifelong learning. I will strive for high ideals, teamwork, and unity within the profession in order to provide optimal patient care. Support my colleagues by actively encouraging personal commitment to the oath of a pharmacist and the code of ethics for pharmacists as set forth by the profession. Dedicate my life and practice to excellence. This will require an ongoing reassessment of personal and professional values. Maintain the highest ideals and professional attributes to ensure and facilitate the covenantal relationship required of the pharmaceutical caregiver. The profession of pharmacy is one that demands adherence to a set of ethical principles. These high ideals are necessary to ensure the quality of care extended to the patients I serve. As a student of pharmacy, I believe this does not start with graduation. Rather, it begins with my membership in this professional college community. Therefore, I will strive to uphold this pledge as I advance toward full membership in the profession. I voluntarily make this pledge of professionalism. Thank you.
All right. So as we turn our corner here on the end of the white coat ceremony, I want you guys to reflect back on what it took, both in sacrifice, in hard work, in help, parents, colleagues, friends, sacrifice. I've said it twice because it feels like we sacrifice a lot to get to here, right? So just take a moment of reflection and just think back on all the steps you've been to come here and sit with us, both online and in person. It's amazing we're here in person just all by itself. So I want you also to think about all the people that have helped, from your friends and family to the staff here and administration and faculty members at ACPHS. This is an absolute honor for me to cloak you guys as the future of pharmacy. Dr. Gorpade talked about the symbolism of the white coat. She talked about the heroes of healthcare, folks that stepped up, not just in this pandemic, but as Dr. Cardone talked about, stepped up 100 years ago and did the same thing, and honestly, they've been doing that ever since. I gave you guys the early history of pharmacy way back in the summer. I know you guys did it because I read all your submissions and your assignments. You guys have a lot of deep thoughts. You're here because you want to help people. You're here because you love chemistry and you love healthcare and you want to be directly engaged. You will be challenged while you're here. And finally, Dr. Cardone talked about excellence and compassion and integrity and resilience, right? These aren't just words in the dictionary or back in the day on the SAT exam. These are things for you to really think about and integrate. Many of you already own these words, right? You already know exactly what these words are about. For some others, there's some opportunity for growth. All right, so as we go through your professional identity formation process, you've talked about that already with Dr. Bryceland and Foundations of Pharmacy, all the way through your PTPM modules, and then all the way through rotations. This college will be with you every step of the way. We haven't really talked about the triangle of success, but we have multiple layers to help you be successful. And so with Emily reminding us of the pledge of professionalism, today is about celebrating the past and about laying the foundation for the future. And so it is with great honor that we close this P1 ceremony. Thank you very much for being engaged. And so for those of you online, you have a very long commute from one room to the other. For those of us here still on campus, we still have some steps to do to remember COVID and public health and the fact that we really want to finish this semester here. So please step first row of students. Once you finish packing up, as we close, going to have you guys file out and go down the stairs and go on your way very safely. And then we'll just go row by row as we go. And then the last row will close us out here. So thank you so very much for attending. It's truly an honor to be here with you. And I can't wait to see you in the classroom and online. Be well.